This Black History Month, KDKA is bringing you stories from across our region. This year, the Woodville plantation turns 250 years old, and it's one of the local locations that held slaves in the Pittsburgh area. Mamie takes us back in time to when it was purchased.
This is a house built on slavery more than 200 years ago.
It's all done by enslaved people.
And now an effort to elevate their importance. Historian and vice president of Neville House Associates, Rob Windhorst, takes us back in time while we sit in history. The Neville House. Guests played cards and enjoyed wine in this room.
The carpet is a reproduction.
So is the wallpaper, but the boards?
All of the woodwork, all of the moldings, stair treads,
and the strap hinges on the doors are all long-standing. The original work of slaves in the 1770s at the Woodville plantation.
So all of these members of this enslaved community are very highly skilled, and they produce all these different products that make this community very self-sufficient.
In 1775, General John Neville planted his roots in Pittsburgh from Virginia and brought his slaves with him. However, he and his son Presley spent nearly a decade away, at one point serving in the American Revolution. And then John joined political life in Philadelphia.
They do return after the Revolution. Both the Woodville House and the Bower Hill House, along with all of the dependencies and outbuildings and support buildings, they're all completed.
The Bower Hill House is replaced by a historic marker. It was burned to the ground during the Whiskey Rebellion of 1794, but not without a fight. This is a reenactment portraying just one of the enslaved men that defended Bower Hill.
We know that the Neville slaves felt strongly enough to defend their homes up on Bower Hill with guns. And that Neville trusted them to have guns.
Historians believe the family, including their son-in-law, were the largest slaveholders in western Pennsylvania.
We have discovered 82 individuals.
How big was this property at one point in time?
We think about 1,200 acres, roughly from Mount Lebanon to Carnegie out to Collier and down to Bridgeville. So everything within the confines of that pretty large boundary is part of the original Neville property.
Now it's down to 2.5 acres of history in Collier Township. The National Historic Landmark is a tourist attraction. Susan Smith is the site director.
We think it's extremely important to continue to tell the stories of the past. And this house has a lot of stories to tell, and this property does as well.
This year, Woodville Plantation turns 250 years old. Now historians are working to put a face to the people who made it what it is.
We've probably identified with names probably about half of those people that have lived and worked there. And that's very exciting for us, to be able to put an identity, to give these people their due history.
And make sure their contributions aren't lost to history. Reporting in Collier Township, Mamie, KDKA-TV News.